Right, let's get rid of my face. So welcome to the Sunday night talk. And before I start, a few things. On my website, you will find, hi Paul, I'm good. Thanks. My website, you'll find information about my new book, Nothing Happening. And also about Skype's calls as well, which are very different from this. They are way more intense and way more intimate. I also do a webinar the last Saturday of every month. So if you want to get involved in that, just send me an email. I have limited places for that. And because I'm so horrendously lazy, I haven't organized any any talks until November. But if people want to come to Spain and stay in my town and have a private kind of retreat with me, I do that, and I have done that before. I just haven't advertised it before. What else? Oh yeah, donations. If you want to donate, if you enjoyed this broadcast and would like to donate something, I'd be very grateful. Anything else? Nope, I think that's it. So hi Anne, hi AS. Oh, you're reading the first book. Oh yeah, it's quite different from the second one, though it says the same thing. Hi Donnie, hi Claudia, hi Jim, hi Joe. So it feels like we're here again, doesn't it? Feels like we were here last week. But last week didn't happen. The mind's like, no, last week definitely happened. It definitely happened. There was no last week. There is no next week. The functioning goes on about doing things and having done things, but none of that is actually real in time. Hi Phyllis, hey Ella. There's nothing but what is apparently happening, and it is apparent because it's not happening in the way the human thinks it's happening in time, because there is no time. Nothing's ever happened in time. There's nothing moving. There's nothing going anywhere. That's why it's so impossible to find, because it's unfindable. It's always looking for it in the next moment, which doesn't exist. Nothing exists outside of this. Nothing. Nothing has ever happened to anybody. There's nobody here at this talk. And there was nobody here at the last talk, and the last talk didn't even happen. It's just too wild to get hold of, isn't it? It seems insane. You're like, of course the last talk happened. mind tries to make sense of it. Can't make any sense of this. This is beyond the mind. There's no hope for the person, the apparent person, because there are no people. There are no persons. There are people, there are humans, but there are no people, no persons. There's no persons here. Stories go on about people, but there are no people there. Nobody ever was born and nobody dies. Nobody's here. There's nothing here. See, you like quoting songs, Joe. Feels like heaven. Da, 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 da. It is heaven for nobody. It's so complete, so whole. It can't be anything else. It's already everything. Hi, Richard. I guess I should talk about the me. Because that's what the me wants to hear. The me wants to hear about the me. That's all it ever does. That's all it wants to hear about. But what about me? I want to know about me. I want you to talk about me, the me, because I can understand the me. The me says. But I'm not inclined to talk about the me in this introduction, apart from saying the me wants to hear about the me. Of course, you can ask about it. There is no me. End of story. There's no me. There's just what seems to be happening. And if that's arising as a me, then that's what's happening. There was never a me. There's never going to be a me. And there isn't a me now. There may be me happening, but there's also wall happening, floor happening. And I feel less inclined to go into the story of me and how it developed and what it is and all that, because really it's a waste of time. Though I could change my mind at any moment. That's what seems to happen here. There's nothing here as something that's going to happen or is really happening. The appearance appears so complicated when there's nothing there trying to unravel it all. It's not complicated at all. It's just a vast mystery. It's just a vast, vast mystery. And it's just all here. All of it. all the apparent life of somebody who never existed is here. All the apparent tomorrows, next weeks, next years, death after death. It is here, existing as concepts, which come and go. Try and hold a concept about me dying when you're bursting with a loo and there's not a loo inside. It just all comes and goes, doesn't it? It doesn't come and go in time. It just unravels in no time. Just wild. It's just wild. Okay. Get this bigger for my terrible eyesight. Oh, what is it about this message that keeps me coming back? It feels like an ache left tight inside me. Even though I'm sat here, I feel frustrated with it all, and yet I'm here. Boom, fuck, lol. You don't keep coming back, Paul. You don't keep coming back. This is all there is. You didn't come back. This is the appearance. This is this particular appearance, and it'll change soon. The live stream will end, apparently, and then it'll be something else. You're not here. There's just the thought, I keep coming back. But you're not coming back. You never were at any non-duality talk. And that ache you feel is just an ache. A beautiful ache. It doesn't feel beautiful, but it is a beautiful ache. It's life longing for life. The appearance of everything and nothing appearing as an ache for everything and nothing. Yeah, there may be decisions saying, right, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it that I'm not going to go again. And yeah. You can hear a mosquito whizzing around my ears. But you've never been to a non-duality meeting, Paul. And, you know, you can't get that. It's just the case. Where is it? Where is it? Where is anything else? It's not there. It's all here. All of it is here. Yeah. Yeah, there's an in-loveness, isn't there? But it's nobody who's in love. It's just in love, in love. Yes. So emotions and thoughts appear and disappear in nothing. They are nothing. They are nothing. That is what's happening. And then thoughts arise due to genetic conditioning and what's happening, etc. And what we are in this place. And what are we? What we are is this place which they appear. I didn't understand the last bit. And what we are is this place which they appear. Well, apparently, I don't know about what the reasons for thoughts and feelings arising. I mean, you know, a psychologist would say A, B, C. But this is not psychological. There is nobody having thoughts and feelings. They are just what's happening. Absolute free fall. It's absolutely, there's no way you can get your head around it. No way. And what we are is this place which they appear. There is no we. There is no we. We are not this place because there is no we. There is no place. There is no space. There is nothing here that is something, which is a space or place or time or something or nothing. There's nothing here that can be spoken of. Oh, I see. What we are is this space. Well, they just appear. Space. Yeah, I read it wrong. Actually, that was my bad. They just happen. It's like trying to ask, why does the hair go grey? And I say that because I have to dye my roots. Are we the space in which the hair goes grey? Are we the space in which hunger happens? Are we the space which thoughts happen? If you take the we out of the equation, there is just grey hair happening, hunger happening, thoughts happening, emotions happening, heat happening, because it's really hot. CBD. Oh yeah, my hair went white. Looks okay actually. Yeah, some people it looks alright on. I guess like this message is a bit like a tree. It's like going to sit in front of a tree and saying, right, I want to get free. If I sit and look at the tree long enough, I'm going to get free. And I'm getting bored and saying, I'm sick of sitting in front of this tree. It's obviously not giving me anything. This is no different. It's like sitting in front of a tree. I might as well be a tree. You're not going to get anything from me. Yes, oh, got you. Makes sense. I was trying to pin it down. Mine's trying to make concepts out of it. Yeah, yes. Yes, that's what it does. Tries to make concepts. Because it's trying to get something, and it can only get something conceptually. but all it gets is a concept. It's like sitting in front of that tree and trying to make concepts out of the tree. I'm going to make concepts out of the tree. I heard the tree was going to set me free. This is the magic tree that's going to set me free. So I'm going to sit there, and the mind's going to come up with all sorts of concepts and ideas and stories. Because there's no point in being here. But also you cannot not be here, because nobody's here. It's just what's happening. This is the freedom. The freedom is what's happening. It's all there is. But you know, we sit here and we talk about it, and the mind makes concepts and puts them on the screen, and apparently I respond. As a tree won't do that. But you still won't get anything out of it. Awareness sees the human sitting by the tree, wanting to find something. Awareness. No, nobody's sitting by the tree. Nobody's aware of it. Nothing is aware of it. Nothing would be aware of a human sitting by a tree. There'd just be a human sitting by a tree, trying to work out what the hell is this tree saying? But there wouldn't be anything that's aware of that. There's nothing aware that they're sitting on a chair speaking into a computer screen. It's like saying awareness sees there is a human talking at a computer screen. No, because that awareness would have to be thought of conceptually. Yes. So what we are can't be explained because we don't exist. No, we don't exist. No. Yep. Because where is we? Where is it? Who is it? Who is we? Who is this we? With a capital W and a capital E. It's written. We don't exist. No, no, because where are we? We aren't here, are we? You go into a big group of people, you know, and say, here we are. But there is no we there. There's just a big group of people. The we side happens conceptually. We are here. No, no, we are not here. I am here. No, I'm not even here. Because there is no I. That has to be thought of conceptually. There is the contracted energy and the story with it, but that's not an I. That's just an appearance. Joe, it's invisible. There's no it. So it, Joe. Hi, Alison. We appear to exist, therefore we have power. We appear to exist. Who is this we that everyone's talking about? It's a collective name for a bunch of bodies. And we call it we as if we are all one people. We're not all one people. There are no people. And therefore we have power. Who has power? What power? Where does this power come from? What is this power even talking about? TDD, the human sits by the tree, concepts flow by. Yeah. Even if we are just an illusion. Well, an illusion doesn't have power, does it? Because it's an illusion. It's what an illusion is. I will. Hey, Johnny. I sometimes go between feeling the wonder and mystery of life and frustration that none of it means anything or even exists. Yeah, nobody's doing that either. That's just what seems to appear. And you don't go between them. They're just different appearances. They're all the same energy. Both are the same energy. An illusion can appear to have the illusion can appear to have power in its illusion. I don't even know what you're talking about. An illusion can appear to have power in its illusion. There is no power. Nobody has power, illusory or otherwise. It's just another concept. Why not entertain the illusion? Who would entertain the illusion? Who would entertain the illusion? What, another illusion? An illusion entertaining an illusion. No one's doing any of it. This is what can't be got, you see. It can't be got that no one's doing any of it. Not when there's the illusory self running. Listen, wouldn't you say there's a purpose even if this is fake? No. Oh, it's been retracted. No purpose. Fake purpose. It's an entertaining idea. Let's talk about fake purpose. We're going to talk about purpose, but it's fake. Everyone remember that. Therefore, we're not going to get anywhere, but let's talk about it anyway. Brilliant. Paul, I don't know what I'm talking about. Me neither, Paul. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. This message is so radical it doesn't even exist. I think it bit me. I'm talking about the most beautiful, beautiful thing. The thing which is no thing that we're all looking for. The thing we're all looking for, which is just this. And we're having concepts about what this is, and therefore miss it. Yeah, struggle to make sense. Yeah, my mind is going and wants to get an answer on what I am. Yeah. Yeah. When it's nobody. It's not an I am. It's just an appearance. It's actually aliveness. There is no you. There's just aliveness happening. Isn't that amazing? Sorry, I have to do something here. Okay. And just hit me today. The me thinks it's doing everything in control and it's very strong. Doing everything. And just hit me today. The me thinks it's doing everything in control. It's a very strong belief conditioning. Yeah, and it's not even a strong belief or a conditioning, is it? It's just what's going on, which isn't anything. It's just a happening. It's an apparent happening. That's what the me is. It's not who you are. You're not that. You're not anything. You're aliveness. Yes, I'm convinced I'm doing everything, but there's a feeling it's all automatic. Yeah, it is all automatic. Yeah, there's a sense can be got of that, can't it? That's right. And it's unbelievable how much power the me thinks it has over life. It's insane. Yeah, yeah. Gloriously insane. Gloriously so. I think it's a wonder that the life appears as separation. But also I think it's a wonder that it appears as peppers. I have a fascination with peppers right now. So yeah. Yes, when you are self-realized, do you feel less concerned with looking after yourself because you don't see yourself as existing? Does anything change for you? No, nothing changes because no one looked after this body anyway. In fact, nothing ever existed. There was nobody looking after the body, and there wasn't anybody who thought they were looking after the body. Yes, I wish. Or change for the action figure, I mean. All right, okay. Action woman. There's no story going on in the head about me, about a me. There's no neurotic thoughts going on. That's really the only change. Yeah, it's hard to talk about because it's a story. It's a story, and it's just a story. It's like telling a fairy tale. There's just this life. There's just this life. There's no before. There's no before. I'd have to go into some sort of memory story and conjure up a story for that. It's been lately. It's been how can I say this? There's been deepenings and deepenings, but nothing changes. I don't even know if the words really change. They do a bit, I think. But there seems in the past month or 2 months, there's a less and less, less and less, just less. Yeah. I don't know how that happens. But I say exactly the same thing. Hey, Paul. Where does power come from? Is it infinite? What power? Tell me what power, then I'll answer the question. CDD. The concepts that are appearing to the human have no meaning. They are nothing but sticky. Yeah. Yeah, they have no meaning. They're just sticky. Or they appear like they're sticky. I'm sticky, I'm sticky, I'm sticky. In free fall. Sticky, sticky, sticky in free fall. Oh, it's too beautiful. It's too beautiful. Yes, I had a glimpse, and since this, it's the worst thing that could have happened because I was enjoying myself until then, and now I'm trying to get back to that 2-minute glimpse. No one had a glimpse. No one's here not having a glimpse. This is it. This is it, people. This is it. Everyone's looking for a glimpse. Everyone's looking for something which is something they can understand or look back at, which never happened. I can look back at that. You're just it's just a memory that appears. It's not even memory of the past, it's just what's happening. Paul, the power that is apparent everywhere in the wind, sun, and nature. The power. You mean like the mystery, the aliveness, the life? Because you can't separate aliveness from the appearance. That is the aliveness. What was the original question? Sorry. Where does power come from? It doesn't come from anything. It is already. It is already. It's not coming from anything. It is that of which you ask. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, the mind always wants to separate it out, like there's a plant here. What is the power behind it? Well, there is the power. Is it? Yes, reminds me of Star Wars using the Force that runs through everything, that runs through everything. That movie is very non-dual in ways. Never thought about it like that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Force. May the Force be with you, even though you are the Force. And can you talk about nothing moving? Do you feel like you're moving when the body moves? Do you feel like you're moving when the body moves? No, there's no me, Anne. There's no me. There's nobody here. The lights are on and nobody's home. The body just moves. Nobody's moving with the body. That would just be something that goes on in the head. I'm moving. I'm moving. There is no I moving. There is no I. It's just thoughts. It's just feelings saying it's I. It's I. But those aren't here. Those thoughts, those feelings. They died. They gone. They're gone. When I say nothing's moving, I mean it's not moving towards anything. Ah, yeah, okay, okay. Yes, you're a Jedi. I'd love to be a Jedi. There's movement. Well, this is movement, isn't it? This is movement. But it's not going anywhere. Hasn't moved into the next moment, has it? Is this moving into the next moment? Where is the next moment? It's not happening. It's not here. Not gonna happen. It never arrives. Here it is, movement. But it's not going anywhere. That's what I mean. Nothing's moving. Nothing's happening. The aliveness doing all the aliveness is making the voice appear. You know, and you may think it's appearing out of this mouth, but it's not, is it? It's appearing out of your computer. Not appearing out of this mouth. Just sounds, words, cognition of words, grasping of words. What can I get in those words? Do you hear what I'm saying, Anne? Like, you know, I just said some words then. Where are they gone? How they haven't moved into a past, have they? Yeah. So as an example, here's my hand. Hand moving, not moving anywhere, not going anywhere. Hand's gone. So hands seem to be there, but we have to I have to remember it. I can easily forget that I did that. I can easily forget that I just did that. So you have to remember that the hand was there, but it wasn't there, was it? Now it's being remembered because it didn't move away in time. The hand suddenly didn't move away in time. It's just suddenly not here. I love that. I love the whole time thing. I love like novels about time travel and all that, even though there is no time. But I just love the whole time, no time thing. Wow, it's 9:15 already. It's quiet tonight. Maybe it's the lovely weather, everybody's out lying in the sun. The fact that we have to learn to read the time. Well, did we? Did somebody learn to read the time? Or was it just learnt? And when is that? Where has it gone? It didn't move away in time, did it? It's just gone. Just totally gone. Never existed. Never happened. Yeah, but learning, reading the time is just what happens. But it's not actually time. Because you can't see time moving. Time, there's nothing moving. And movement is a concept. Yes. Somewhat implies it's made up. Yes, yes, yes. It's just what's happening. It's just the way it appears. It just appears that we look at the clock, but it hasn't moved away in time. Hi, Marcy. How to stop thoughts and be silent? I wouldn't have a clue. Freedom is not about no thought. If you want to stop thoughts, then you would have to, I don't know, do something else. This will not help you. What I'm talking about will not help you stop your thoughts, because they're not your thoughts anyway. They're life's thoughts, life being thoughts. And life doesn't give a shit whether there are thoughts or no thoughts, because they're life's thoughts or no thoughts. They don't belong to anybody. So I can't help with that. I think there are a million people on YouTube who would do better at it than me, because I don't care about thoughts. Thoughts can come and go as they please. There's nothing here that has any, it just doesn't matter. Thoughts are free. They're free to be there. Same as my cup of tea. Same as the computer screen. They're free to be there. CDD, time to go to school, time for bed, time for dinner. Yeah, but it's always this, isn't it? When it's time to go to school or bed, it's always this. Now it's time to go to bed. But it didn't come towards you, did it? Time doesn't come towards you. It's just not there. Time is just not there. Well, see, I also don't want thoughts to matter, but they trouble me and create contraction. Yeah, well, trying to stop the thoughts is just a running mechanism. It will just always become contracted when the thoughts come back again. Nobody I've met who's tried to stop their thoughts has ever succeeded. Because it's the ownership of the thoughts. You know, because you'd have to sit there forever, wouldn't you? Practicing no thought. But as soon as you go out into the world and something happens to the human, the thoughts are going to come rushing back in again. Because it's not the thoughts that are the issue, it's the identification with the thoughts is what causes the suffering and the contraction, which is the contraction. Yeah, you see, you say it there, but they trouble me. Me. They trouble me. Who is me? They don't create the contraction. Me is the appearance of contraction, but it's not a me. Not a person. There is no person. There is nobody who is identifying with the thoughts. It's just identification happening. CDD, thoughts are a bother for the me. With no me, thoughts just flutter about having no particular interest. Yes, pretty much. Well, see, how to get rid of identification? You can't, because that would just be another form of seeking. The I, cannot get rid of I. It would not want to anyway. Because the death of the I is the worst thing that could ever possibly happen for it. It wants rest and peace. But the death of it is the end of rest and peace. It's the end of that dream of bliss, that dream of peace. It's better than that. It's the end of states. It's the end of anybody. What do you mean inner body, Joe? There is no inner body. As you cut it open. Eckhart Tolle says stop thinking. Does he now? CDD. Can't just snip the frontal lobes. I wonder if scientists will find the actual bit of the brain where the sense of identity resides. Maybe there'll be some sort of like crazy implant or something to get rid of it. Post-humanism. Marcy, what is the best practice? I don't know, because I don't talk about practice. There's nobody here who practiced to be not here. Because if one practices to be not here, it would never work, because it's. Can you see the irony in that? Yeah, so I'm afraid I'm not going to give you anything, Marcy C. Marcy. Because in these talks, I don't give anybody anything, because I don't recognize that there is somebody there who needs to be free. There's all these people here on the stream, but there aren't any people here. There are no people in those humans. So I can't help people. So I don't talk about practice. Me, the appearance of me loves practice. It really feels like it's getting somewhere. But in the end, whether when the body's alive or when the body's dying, it'll be very, very clear that nothing got anywhere. Nothing got anywhere. Absolute life appearing. This of the sun. I really like this message. Yeah, me too. I love it. I love it. Because it doesn't leave anything out. No, because there isn't anything separate. Yet paradoxically, there was nothing that can be left out of anything. No, there isn't anything separate. There's nothing separate. There's no separate person. There's no separate time. There's no separate thing. Ah, thank you, CD. Enjoy watering your garden. Yeah, listening to the message is enough. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Marcy, there is a difference between you and me. My mind still takes me for a ride, and I want it to be quiet. What can help me here? Not non-duality, if it's seen as a practice or a hope. What I'm talking about is the end of hope for the me. The end of hope. It's hopeless for that person. If you want to change the condition of the me, then that would be a therapy or a practice. You'd have to do that. But I'm not here to help me's, because I don't recognize that. I recognize that some humans go to therapy to make the me feel better. But you see, it's just a change in appearance. And if it feels better, then it feels better, and that's great. Why not? Okay, any last things before I go? I also have a chat group on Wednesday nights. If you're interested in that, you can just get in touch with me. It's a private chat group, though. It's not broadcast or recorded. You're welcome, Marcy. I'm of absolutely no use at all. No use whatsoever. I love it. I love it. I'm like a happy sheep jumping around a field, saying nothing, yet speaking. It's just love, you see. It's love, love, love. This is love. This is love. Without condition, without judgment, without differentiations, without good and bad, right and wrong. It's just love. Free, unbound, alive. Okay. Hey, Frank. Okay, I'll answer you. Are painful feelings the beloved? Yes. There you go. Of course. Of course. It's all the beloved. It's all the beloved. All love, all life, all aliveness. Absolute and free and nothing and everything. Hey, Phyllis. Thanks, guys. Thank you all. Well, it's nice to be reminded of this over and over, like a lullaby that I never tire of. Yeah, yeah. Okay, see some of you Wednesday, and I'll be here next week, same time. Bye.